So Noah, thanks so much for joining us today. Obviously we've been on the golf course and we've seen that there's some really good shots, some great drives. Iron's probably pulling a little bit. That was something that you were saying was a bit of an issue. But we're obviously on the 18th tee now and we're going to get the flight scope down and do some more video analysis and show you exactly why you're doing this. But let's just actually get you hit some shots first of all and see what happens so we can get the numbers. But the left shot for you, how long has that been in your game?
Quite a while probably.
Okay.
From when I probably started.
About a year or so, yeah?
Yeah, I mean it's been playing since 13 but serious from about a year and a half ago, so it's been a constant feature probably in my game.
It would be nice to get rid of it then.
It would be very nice to get rid of it, yeah.
Okay. And Noah's done great so far. He's actually halved his handicap in how long, Noah?
About a year and a half.
In about 18 months, he's halved his handicap from 28 to 14. So awesome. Great progress, but after today, he's going to halve it again, hopefully. No promises.
There you go, Andy.
There.
Well done. And that's quite typical of what was happening on the
pretty much
golf course and the bad shot. So it's really quite a nice strike, but it's a little bit left. Let's keep going. And he's going to go through the numbers. We need to get probably 4 or 5 just so we've got a good average.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was actually a good shot. Oh, hello.
That's the left.
That's the left. Could you do that on the course as well sometimes?
Yeah, that could be, that's the big miss.
So if we look at the data then, Noah, we'll just talk through this. So we're going to look first of all at your club path. So your club path is consistently 1.6, or say consistently averaging 1.6 left. So your path is slightly left at impact, and your club face is 1.7 average left of the path.
All right.
So the shots that you're hitting at the moment, the ones certainly that go left, is more of a influenced by the path. Now, if we get your face, sorry, not the path, the face. If we get your face slightly more open, then we're going to hit a nice little bit of a fade, like the ones that you've hit, yeah? So the ones that you've hit that have hit the target, the only difference is the face is better. But the ones that are causing you the issues is the face is just shut down at impact, which means it starts left, and you hit the one that was really close. That was 7.7 left of the path, which started over this tree and carried on. Obviously, no difference in path there. The only difference is the face. So if we can get your face better, then that's what's going to be more consistent, certainly from the face side of things. But the path is also a little bit left as well, which I know some of the issues you have in your strike were from a heel contact.
Yeah.
Again, we can take a look on the video and you'll make sense of that as well.
Okay, so let's actually look at that then. So we'll look at the down the line view first. This is obviously tricky. You have to hopefully your eyes are good and I can see what's going on the screen. But if we look at it, there's a few stages we can look at the club face throughout the golf swing. So we can see at this stage here, halfway back, it's not too bad. By the time you get to the top of the backswing, the club face is quite strong. So quite closed. We can see that leading edge isn't really running parallel to the forearm. But then by the time you get to this stage here, which is just before, there we go, just before impact, we can see that club face is quite strong. So it's quite de-lofted, it's going to be pointing to the left. We can also see that you are above the plane at this stage here. So when you're above the plane at this stage here, there's a high chance that the path could be to the left. But that club face, as Andy said, that's the one thing that we need to look at straight away. So the one thing that I want to really look for, the easiest thing that we need to look for straight away is what's the grip doing? So the grip is obviously massively influential in what the club face does. I'm going to zoom this in here a little bit and just show you an image there at setup. But you can see your right hand, it's quite a bit around to the right on the handle. So it's what we call quite strong. So the first thing we're going to do is literally hit some golf shots where we get the hand and bring it more on top. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so by getting that right hand, I'll just come around so this camera can see me here. So by getting that right hand more on top, we're going to change the face position. Now what's probably going to happen is, hopefully, in our mind, what me and Andy are thinking is, well, the path might still be a little bit left, but what you're going to do is you're going to play a nice little fade. But with this wind, it's probably going to mean that the ball may end up on the right-hand side of the green. Because I still want to get you aiming square, just for the purpose of what we're doing here. So the ball hopefully will start about target, but the wind will probably make it, or a little bit of fade will make it go to the right.
So just change my...
Yeah, so let's see how we're going to do that. That looks really good.
Okay.
Now the grip will feel, sorry, the weight of the club will maybe feel a little bit different when you do it. We'll have a play around and we'll see how well that affects the face, yeah?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot, see what happens.
See what happens.
It's going to feel strange though, it has to feel strange.
Yeah.
It does feel quite strange, so.
Good.
I'm going to make sure it's more than it needs to be. There you go.
It's really exaggerated.
Yeah, exaggerate it, that's it. Now that is a neutral grip now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That feels weak to you.
Yeah.
So don't move that right hand from there. That's exactly where we want it. It'll almost feel as if the right hand look is more over this way.
Feels strange in my swing as well.
Yeah, you won't overdo it.
So what I'm looking for now as well, Andy's obviously going to tell us from the flight scope whether that face to path relationship changes. And I'm going to be looking on this to see whether we can get this club face squarer. Okay, skimmer, keep going.
Okay, and that's, do you know what, at this stage, that is absolutely fine. Because we can, with the next thing we're going to work on, we're going to improve that as well.
Okay,
cool.
So
one more.
Yeah, hit one more.
I think one more.
As we've gone through these though, where has the ball not gone after we've changed the grip? It hasn't gone left, okay. That's surely enough, isn't it? Surely you just couldn't go from here now.
Yeah.
Now he's slicing it and he's missing everything right.
Yeah, but that doesn't hit it left, Andy. They didn't want it hit left. Club face was absolutely perfect on that one.
It's probably the best shot that you've hit there.
Beautiful. That was a really good shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so quick one, numbers. Average path 1.5 left, average face 3.3 right of the path. So so you check, you see how that changes, and I'm just going to show you there. Look, the bottom 3.3 and then 1.5. So all we've done is change the grip, and that's changed the face. That's the first stage. The next step is going to be to just take it on a little bit more.
Take it on a little bit. All right, let's do that right now. So let's just show you. We'll show you a couple of things here. So this is the first one. Now we know that you're going to come down over the top of the plane, yeah? So what we're going to do is we're going to try and actually get you swinging nearer the plane by doing something in your backswing. So I'm going to show you two views here. So first of all, it's this view here, which is the down the line view. So if you just look at this here, tell me how much hip turn you see in your backswing there.
Not massive amounts.
Not massive amounts.
No.
Okay, so that's almost like Rory McIlroy at the top, yeah? But obviously he's been playing golf for a long time, and he's obviously a supreme golf athlete, yeah?
Yeah.
So for an amateur golfer to not have a lot of hip turn can often cause you to be a little bit more over the top of the plane. Let's show you from the front on view. And if we look at there we go. Again, look at the amount of turn, but also look at what happens to the hip. There's a little bit of a sway as well. So as it moves away from the target, yeah? So what we basically see is that when we have a lack of turn here and a sway, often the club, as a result, I'll make sure the cameras can see me here, sorry, there we go. So if we get this sway here and lack of turn, the club is always really going to want to do this and swing down over the top. So if we can get you more turn, we can hopefully get these arms a little bit more around you, a bit more behind you when you're swinging down. Does that make sense? So what we're going to get you to do, let's just get you to swing back. In fact, Andy, can you get in there and just stop him at waist high for me?
Yep.
So if you just take your hands on the club.
Same grip again.
Yeah, with the new grip, absolutely. And just swing the club back to Andy's alignment stick there. So you can see as we go back, actually we'd love to be able to do that in the golf swing. We actually do, you don't do anywhere near as much turn as this in the actual golf swing when you're hitting the golf ball. So that's more turn than you normally do. Normally at that stage there, you've hardly moved, there we go, it's more like that. And if we look at the video, we can see that. So we can see as the club's going back, you're hardly moving your hips at all. So we really want to kick-start these hips and get them moving a lot more as you swing, yeah? So there's an alignment stick on the ground there.
Yeah.
That was one I gave you earlier.
Yeah.
So just a quick one for the viewers. I just want to just
So what
clearly
we're gonna
make
do while
sure
I'm
that
doing
you
that, so
that
let's
you get
pop
this,
through
guys.
here.
Is
So
that
what we're going to do.
the one thing that Noah does is this first move away, he actually does more of this. So the hands and arms move this way here instead of really creating a good turn from the start. You'll see a big difference with this move compared to this move. So this is, if we can take this move out of Noah here and actually create more of a turn early, this is really going to synchronize everything up and improve his path as well.
Okay, right, so just set it for me now. So what we're saying now is, I almost want you to get that alignment stick, and I'm probably standing at you here, I'm probably standing at around about 45 degrees, yeah? So I want you to point that alignment stick at me at the top of the backswing.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to work really hard, so swing to the top and stop maybe. Beautiful, you've actually gone outside of me, which is great. Does that feel weird?
Yeah, it does a little bit, but
Tell me what that feels to you.
it feels like I'm almost going like that.
Okay.
Like, but it when that's pointed, it makes more sense. So,
Okay, let's have a go again. And there's other things we can do in the golf swing to tidy it up, but this is the most important thing. We always want to start with the most important thing when it comes to the body and then see what happens as a result. Beautiful. Okay, keep going. Keep
There
doing.
you
Oh,
go.
sorry, yeah, there we go.
That was
there we
good. That was good. That was perfect.
That feel weird, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, as we said, look, Noah's a fit guy, you know, he does work out, but we still have to test him and see what's going on. We did a little hip test there, rotation test, and it was actually pretty good. You actually passed okay. The balance may have been a slight issue, but this is actually pretty good. The main thing you've got to do is you just got to do it.
Yeah, that's it.
We were trying to give you an excuse, but we can't. So let's have a couple more swings. This time, don't stop. So again, feel as though you point that towards me, but don't stop.
The swing.
Yeah, just swing. Very nice, that was good. And again.
Yeah,
So we're not asking you to do anything other different now really, other than the grip, and just turn your hips more in your backswing.
Also feels more comfortable when I'm swinging the club.
Exactly.
I'm turning my hips rather than before, which was like,
Okay.
feels strange.
And when this is what it looks like, Noah, as well, from your first move away. This is what we see. And what do you notice when I do that?
Rotating my hand.
Yep. So there's a lot of arm movement and shoulder movement. What's the difference with that and this?
It's more stable. There's
Yeah.
no movement in the
You
arms.
can see how everything's working as opposed to
Yeah.
this here. You create that nice synchronization of body and arms together. It changes quite a lot of things. Much more powerful as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pop a ball in. Let's have a go.
Okay.
Let's hit some shots. This is going to be, again, a little bit
second.
strange. Get in there.
Okay. Now, I think it's really worth looking at the numbers on that shot straight away.
Yep.
Because I know for a fact now we're going to see a totally different number on this. So, club path. What was your club path average before in the last shot?
On the last shot we hit, it was like 1.5.
1.5, yeah, 1.5 left, yeah?
1.6 left, yeah.
If we look at the number on the middle of the screen there now,
5.5, right?
5.5 right.
Yeah.
So we've changed your path there without you thinking about your path by just moving your body a little bit. Now,
Yeah.
great thing about this as well is this is getting you swinging a little closer to the plane line, might be a little bit under on that one. But from a heel strike perspective, the reason you would heel strike it before is because you was out and across.
That's on.
Carry.
Direction was good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that one.
Yeah.
Didn't get the strike, but again, if we actually look at the numbers on this, Noah, you had a club path that was 4 to the right and a face to path which was 1.4 to the left. So it was a little clean, but
Right.
the actual numbers in terms of the face to path relationship, that was a pure little draw.
Yeah. It's nice to play one of those.
Let's have a look at this here. This is the video feedback as well we get from this. Look at the club on the way down now. You'll be working down the plane line. We know that if your club head is behind your hands at this stage here, what we call parallel point 3,
Yeah.
we know that you've got a chance of playing a draw from there. Club face is nice. As you said, the only thing that was wrong with that was just a little bit clean. But that was so much better.
Yeah.
You got a chance from there. And this is, look, this is
Yeah.
20 minutes into it. This is not like a couple of months of working at this and
No, it's
making
just-
sure you're comfortable with the right hand and making sure that you do get your hips turning.
Yeah.
To be honest, we would say work at this now for, you could work at this for a couple of months and not do anything else.
Yeah.
And that would be it, you just implement it with other clubs.
Definitely.
So just take your setup now. I just want to try something with you here actually.
Okay. No worries, yeah.
So if I was to just resist this club, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to just do a backswing for me. Okay, good. Now notice now you're really focusing, working everything more together, not just the hands and the arms, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do that again. Good, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go. Now feel how everything there now is more
Synced.
synced up,
Yeah.
as opposed to normally, if I'd have said that at the start, you would have gone earlier
Yeah.
on, you would have done this. Now you went,
So everything's syncing up.
okay, better.
Yeah, nice.
How many shots have gone left here, Noah?
None.
That's pretty good then, isn't it? Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. Let's go again.
I felt really quite powerful, like throwing
Yeah.
my body weight through the shot. So it felt quite easy to hit that.
This
So I
is-
just didn't have to hit it as hard
Okay.
as I would have when I was playing before.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
So it's just more controlled.
Yeah, I think generally you'll be able to hit it a little bit further as a result. Absolutely. There's the best one.
There you go,
That's a
then.
draw against the wind
There's
now.
your draw.
Haha.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have club path 5.9 degrees right, face to path 2.4 left. So we have there the perfect sort of 2-to-1 ratio almost. Club path was a little to the right, face was left of the path. Little draw.
Yeah.
I think
great.
that's a pretty good place to stop, isn't it? What do you
think
think?
so.
You stop quick while you're ahead. I
Definitely.
think, look, so the key for us then with this, Noah, is the right hand. That was really important. If your right hand goes strong, you'll get the club face closed and it's going to want to go left. So as difficult as that was to start with, you got it by the end. make sure the grip sizes are a little bit
Yeah.
thinner maybe. But then from there, to help load into your backswing better, get more hip turn, get you into your heel, get that alignment stick in there and just say, right, I'm going to turn my hips more to start, which allows me to get a bigger turn, which allows me to get the club on a better plane and then a better path.
Yeah, it was great, and then once we got both them going, it was so much easier for field. I felt more comfortable doing that, so
Awesome.
it was good.
The
Just
one
do
thing
yours.
that I'm excited to see, actually, obviously we did this with his irons. One of the things that Noah said that with his driver is a little steep with his driver and hitting down. If he does this with his driver, he will not hit down. He'll be hitting up on the golf ball, and you're going to be hitting it a lot further because the launch angle, as you mentioned as well, was a little low. We're going to see that launch go high. So it'll change everything that you do.
13th tee par 5's over there, let's go.
Guys, hope that was useful. Look, Noah, fantastic.
Awesome.
Great work there to make the changes that he's done in a short amount of time with cameras on him and 2 people watching him there. So it's not always easy, but great to see the improvements that he's made. Hopefully he can take that onto the course and let us know. Let us know some feedback in a couple of weeks how you're getting on.
I'll send you feedback, no problem.
Send
at
some
all.
videos, send some videos.
Yeah,
that's
well,
what I want to see.
absolutely.
Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you hit the like. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of Noah's golf swing, the improvements? Really good. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.